All right, stay in your demi-plie. Hold down, come up an inch and pulse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more pulses. Here's 8, 7. You're pushing down. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to come up, lift up onto the toes, lower the heels, plie. Squeeze, lift, lower, plie. Squeeze, lift, lower, plie. Abs are tight, pelvic floor lifted. We'll move to tempo here. We lift, lower, lift, lower, lift, lower. Hold the heels up, walk them together, zip inner thighs. You're still in this lateral rotation. So, diamond shape, squeeze. Diamond, squeeze. Pelvic floor lifted, compress the abs. Hands can rest right next to you. They don't have to worry about anything. Down and up. Two. Hold down, find that plie, halfway pulse. 2, 3, heel squeeze. 5, 6, 7. We're not done yet. You have 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Hold down, abs tight, knees in and out, in and out. Press back, push in, push in, push. 2. Take that push back, little release, pulse back. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Squeeze all the way up. Zip the inner thighs. Lower the heels. Just shake it out a little bit. Give those feet a little shake. Press them into the floor. Starting to feel them warm up just a little bit. We're going to warm them up a little bit more now. Stay in that first position, heels in, toes out. I just want you to roll through the ball of the foot and then roll it down, nice and slow. Roll through the other ball of the foot and then press it down. Arches are going to lift, toes are spreading. Press down. Roll, press. Now start engaging here. Roll and press. So your pelvis is staying right in place and you're not shifting side to side. You're going to roll just to the ball of the foot and press. Just to the ball and press. So your toes are staying down. You're lifting that arch, stretching the bottom of the foot. Press. Press. Same thing, other foot. Press. Up and press. And that ball of the foot is pressing down at the same time that the arch is lifting. It's called a forced arch. It's a nice stretch for the toes. What we're going to do is we're going to do that little heel pop and we're going to plie and press. Plie, same foot. Plie. Plie. So one foot pops up. Forced arch. 2. Then you press. Switch that foot. Other foot goes up, down, up, down, up, down, up. 4 more. Here's 4. 3, 2. All right, adding on a little difficulty. First foot, switch, up. Keep it up, switch, come up. Keep your pelvis in place. Lower plie, switch the feet, stand up. Keep that pelvis in place, switch the feet, stand up. Little faster, we'll come down, switch, up. 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 Stay down, heel, up, up. Alternating. Don't let the pelvis alternate. Keep your body in place right here. We can bring those arms up if you want to. Chair is fine. Ready for it a little faster? Here we go. 8, 7, woo, 6, 5. Thighs waking up. 2, 1. 8 more. Here's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Press them up. Face out. Woo! This is top stretch right here. Press one heel back. Grab a sip of water while you do that if you want. I'm going to. And roll that foot in, giving a nice little stretch. Press back. Roll in. Press back. One more, roll it in. Press it back, deepen the stretch a little more. And switch. Other foot goes back. Nice calf stretch. Just breathe. Take that back foot, just roll it in. Press back. Roll it in. Press back. One more time, roll it in. Press it back and hold that stretch once again. All right, let's continue to warm up those legs a little bit more. You can slide your chair just aside for now. Grab your little weights. Give your arms a nice little warm up here with the rest of the body. Okay, so I'm gonna have you bring your knees and toes straight ahead to me, but you're gonna step them apart. A little space. There we are. Okay, so your knees and toes are straight to me, but a little further apart than your hips or your shoulders. So you can see my shoulders are here, my feet are just slightly wider. Outside arches, the feet are pressing, toes are spread out, hands are just gonna be right down by the side. We're gonna do a little squat here and the arms come forward and press. So hips go back, press. Hips go back and press. We'll take them tempo. We'll go down and up. It's a squat, not a plie, right? Back. Back. Press arms slightly back as you come up. Squeeze. Squeeze. Abs are connected. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold down. Turn the palms up to the ceiling. You're in this nice squat. We're going to come up, bicep curl, hands are in front of you, come down, arms reach. Come up, bicep curl, down, hands reach. Bicep curl, and reach. A little faster, we'll come up and down. Up. Hold down here, arms go out to your side. They're gonna come up to your side, out. Slightly different bicep curl, up, out, up, out. Hold right here, we're gonna take the tempo. We'll go out and up. Elbows slightly lower than your shoulders. Hips are back, it's not a plie. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, all the way up. Take it out. Starting to get a little more warmed up, right? Abs nice and tight. Walk those feet out. This time, heels in a little bit. So now, we're going to stay more of a plie. So now you're keeping the hips under the rib cage. Instead of going back like you were in the squat, you're staying nice and tall. Little demi-plie, elbows in by your side. We're going to take those arms, press forward and back. Forward and back. Demi-plie, squeeze. Hold down, arms only out for 8 and in. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold in for 1. We stay right here. Elbows go out and in. Actually, the elbows stay in. Arms rotate. Rotate. You're sitting in your plie. Glutes are squeezing. Pelvic floor lifted. Don't stop. Here's 4. Here's 3. Here's 2. Keep the elbows in. Press the arms out and in. Out, slightly behind you. Out, back. Out, back. Out, back. right, we're gonna add on. It's gonna go down for 3, 2, 1, up for 1. Pulse for 3, 2, 1. Pulse in, down, down, and up. Pulse down, down, down. Arches are lifted. Pulse those glutes. And up. Shoulders are down, away from the ears. Go wide. In, 2, 1, and wide. In, and wide. 2 more. In. Nice and wide. 1 more. Nice and wide. Release it. Put those down for a minute. Turn your toes to me. Let's suspend your right knee. I think I forgot to mention, Eliza's joining us all the way from Key West. Let's get a nice, she wins the award for most distance so far. Come back to center, go to the other side. That's the greatest thing about this whole virtual thing, right? We can all do all the classes we want to do, doesn't matter how far away they are. All right, bring it up. Quick sip of water before we transition. Okay, now, we're going to be coming into some shoulder work and leg work. It's going to be both. If you find it's too much on the shoulders, you can always back off, take a break, set the knees down, do what you need to do, okay? Starting with the hands on the floor. Our feet are going to be straight ahead like railroad tracks. And you're going to bring your hands to the floor on the top of your mat if you're there, so that you have room to step back, okay? I'm going to bring my feet, like I said, a little bit wider than hip distance. Bend the knees to set my hands on the floor. Try to come down with as flat back as you can maintain. We're just going to take one leg, step back to your plank, nice and strong. Take that other leg, step back to your plank. Good, now that first leg that you stepped in with, or stepped out with, let's bring it forward, put it on the floor. Bring the other foot forward, try to find your flat back, and stand up. Good. You can roll up there if you want to, or stand up with a nice flat back. It's up to you. Hands to the floor, step out, in, up. Yes, hands to the floor. Step, in, up. Good, hands to the floor. Out, in, up. One more time, hands to the floor. Out, up. Excellent. Woo! Adding on. Hands stay on the floor. We're going to put them down. One foot goes out. This one is going to come in and it's just going to tap behind that standing foot. And then I'm going to press back out. So I'm going to tap in, press out. That's it. Tap in, press out. I'm going to give you a second to get there if you need it. That's it. Tap in, press out. Good. Tap in, press out. All right, now we're going to take it to tempo for 8. We'll tap and press. 7 and press. 6. Your torso is almost resting on that side. 4. 2. And 1. Now keep that foot behind that other foot. Lift the hips, roll it up. Press those legs together, stretch. Woo. Good, both feet flat on the floor. Feet like 11. Hands to the floor. Other leg is gonna go back. I'll give you a second to get there. That's it. Bring it in, tap it behind that other foot. Press it back. Yes. Stay there with that tempo. Press it back. Bring it in. Press it back. Bring it in. Press it back. We'll do one more, and then you're just going to stay there for a little stretch so that I can bring it to tempo at the top of the phrase. There we go. Take it in. In, 8. In, 7. In, 6. In. Try to release the tension from your neck. 5. That's 3. 2. Bring it all the way, and you stay there. Stretch your legs. Roll it up. Your body. Stretch. Oh, yeah. Okay. A little more upper body here. Come back to the bottom of your mat. So we were just at the top of your mat. We're now going to the bottom. Excellent. We're gonna now walk your feet out a little further. They're at the very edges of about mat distance here, so a little wider than your hips, about shoulder distance apart. This time, when you lower down, your hips are going back, and it's like you're coming into a squat, right? So your elbows are kind of right here. My heels are staying down the whole time. I hope you can see that. Hands are right here. They're gonna fall to the floor. The heels lift, and then you're gonna push back and try to find your squat. Beautiful. Fall to the floor. Push back. Try to find it. Find that squat. Good. Fall to the floor. It's a catch. Push back. Find your squat. Beautiful. Fall to the floor. Push back. One more. Fall to the floor. Push back. Hold that squat. We're just going to hold it for 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Squeeze those glutes. 4, 3, 2. Hands to the floor. Fall. Walk them forward just a little. Set your knees down. Flip those feet. Hip back. Little child's pose. You can walk your feet together. Child's pose or shell stretch. It's up to you. So child's pose is a long back. Shell stretch would be a round back here. Whatever feels right. All right, we're going to finish with just a little core series here. Core and legs. So I'm going to have you start with your hands on the floor and your toes on the floor. And the feet are about hip distance apart or shoulder distance. Really dealer's choice. You're going to start by just engaging your core, lift the knees just off the mat, and then shift back, downward facing dog. Now come back forward plank. Good. Bend the knees, shift back. Press the hips to the ceiling, downward facing dog, shoulders away from the ears. Good. So you're going to find your plank, shoulders right under the hands. Bend the knees. You'll shift back slightly so the knees are under the hips. Then you push back further. Hips to the ceiling, shoulders away from the ears. Find your plank. Bend the knees. They hover. Shift all the way back. Push up. Find your plank. Bend the knees to hover. Shift back. Lift the hips. Find your plank. Bend the knees, hover. Shift back. Then the hips go up. One more time. Find your plank. Bend the knees, hover. Push back. Lift those hips. Stay right here. Pedal the feet a little bit. One heel down, other heel down. Good. We're going to finish with a nice stretch and work. A little bit of both. All right. So your neck is long. Your biceps are right next to your ears here, I hope. We're going to release one leg and lift it up to the ceiling. Try to find that line from your foot to your shoulder without rotating the hips. Keep it going straight ahead. Now just take that leg, lower to your plank on one leg, bring that foot behind the other leg, tap it, squeeze it. Lift back up, lifting the leg, downward facing dog. Lower down, tap that foot behind that ankle, lift back up. Lift the leg, lift the hip. This time, take that leg and I want you to swing it forward and step it on the floor between your hands. Beautiful, stay right there. That back leg is straight if you can. Nice stretch, bring your hands to your side here. You want to, the arms can reach. Good, let's deepen that stretch. Put the knee on the floor. Rotate and flip that foot so it's down. Come face straight ahead and you're going to stretch forward into this leg. So your back hip is pressing to the floor. You're not compressing your back here. You're staying long. If you want to, you can take those hands behind you and open out. Good, just release those arms, reach. Bring your hands both to the floor so you can take that back foot up to the toes. Lift that leg. Now, hands are on the floor. Try to release this front foot. Lift it up. One more, downward facing dog. And then press that foot to the floor. And once again, pedal both feet on the floor. Other leg. So, you're going to keep the leg you just had in front of you on the floor. Pick up that other leg and squeeze it up. Try to find that single leg, downward facing dog, biceps right next to the ear. Lower down, squeeze that leg behind the other leg, find your plank, lift back up. Exhale, find that plank, squeeze, lift back up. Find that point, squeeze, lift back up. This time, this leg is going to swing through and bring it between your hands. Foot flat on the floor. Stretch that back leg. Good. You can bring your hand to your thigh and rotate, or you can press that arm up to the ceiling, one arm pressing to the floor. Beautiful. Okay, bring it back to center. Set that back knee down. Flip that back foot. Bring the upper body up away from the side. So you're using the glute to press that knee that's on the floor towards the hip is pressing toward the floor. Your body is pressing this direction, but also up and away that direction. You can bring the hands behind you if you want. Good, release the arm. Bring the hands back down next to that foot. Tuck those toes behind you and lift that leg up. One last time, we're gonna free this front foot and step it back into that down dog. And then both feet down, downward facing dog with both feet down. Pedal those feet one last time. From here, let's just walk the feet to your hands. Let your body hang for a second in a nice forward fold. Release your neck, release your shoulders. Let everything hang for a second. Good, and then let's roll it up, belly button into your spine, lengthen through. Shoulders come back, arms come back. Turn, face me here. Knees and toes straight ahead. Actually, let's come into heels in just a little bit. Just do a nice little back opening here, giving you a nice stretch. So you can take those arms open. You need to unmute.
Bye.
You gotta go?
Yeah. See you next time.
That's good. Thank you, Eliza. Okay, so open the arms. Squeeze in, exhale. Rounding just a little. Think of your whole spine like you're hugging a big ball. You're then gonna open and bump that ball away. So if you were doing a chest bump, that's what it would be. Shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, round it, hug it in. Inhale, open. Exhale, round it, hug it in. Inhale, arms come up. Open out, shoulders down, and release. Exhale. You only had to wait 2 more seconds. Great job, Carol.